Hi guys, and welcome to the next tutorial. This one is going to be for a look that I posted on my Instagram a couple of days ago. I wore this out when I went to a Valentine's Day breakfast with a friend, and I got a lot of good compliments on it during the day, and a few people wanted to see what I'd done. This is inspired by a vintage or tacky tutorial, so if you want to visit her original tutorial, a link for that will be down in the description box below. But for now, I'm just going to zoom in closer so you can see this look a little bit better. So there you have it. It's just a bright bluey green look with some purple in the crease, green in the tear duct, and then some awesome false lashes. So if you would like to know how to recreate this look, please keep on watching. So this is the look that we're going for today. And to start off, I've already applied Too Faced Shadow Insurance all over my eyelid, up to my brow bone, and also along my lower lash line. I'm now going to take a coloured base, and this is Rollickin Paint Pot by MAC. It's just a pale seafoam green, and just using a stiff dome brush, I'm going to apply this all over my mobile eyelid, just so when I put that colour on my eyelid it's got something to just grip onto, and it'll help the eyeshadow to pop a little bit more. So just applying that all over the eyelid. I'm now going to begin working on my crease, and the colour I'm going to be taking is Velocity from the Heartbreaker palette by Sugarpill. And just using a stiff dome brush, I'm going to apply this into my crease and taking it pretty much all the way in along my crease. After I've applied that bright blue to the crease, I'm going to be taking 2am, which is a reddish purple colour from the same Heartbreaker palette, and just using a fluffier dome blending brush, I'm just going to apply this on the edges of that blue and use this as a transition colour to my brow bone, just to help it blend a little bit easier into the highlight colour that I will be applying there later on. I'm now going to apply my highlight colour, and the colour I'm using is Blanc Type, which is just a matte skin tone colour, and I'm taking that on a fluffy angle brush and just applying that underneath my brow, and then helping blend down that 2am colour with this brush, just to help it sort of smooth out. Now I'm going to apply my eyelid colour, and the colour I'm using is Mochi from that same Heartbreaker palette. It's just a nice seafoam bluey green, and just using a stiff shader brush, just applying that all over where I put that Rollickin Paint Pot, and just applying it in a patting motion. I want to add a little bit more depth to the outer corner of my eyelid, so I'm going to be taking Inglot Matte 379, which is just a bright purpley blue colour, and on that same stiff shader brush, and just apply this to the outer third of my eyelid. and blend in with that mochi. Using that same ingot colour, I'm going to be using a stiffer blending brush and applying this into my crease just on the outer corner, or on the outer maybe half of my crease. I'm now going to clean up my lower lash line and the outer corner of my eye just using a cotton bud and some makeup remover. So just trying to make it the same sort of shape as the opposite side. And then removing any fallout. Once I've cleaned that eye shape up, I'm going to line my upper lash line with Physicians Formula Eye Booster Liquid Liner in Ultra Black, and just making a thin-ish line and creating a wing using that guideline that you removed earlier. Now I'm going to start working on my lower lash line, and I'm going to apply NYX retractable eyeliner in Blue Eyes as a base for the colours that I'm going to use on my lower lash line. So just running this along that lower lash line and taking it about 2/3 of the way in. Using a smudger brush and that Velocity colour, that bright blue, I'm just going to apply this over the top of that NYX eyeliner. Taking it all the way in. Now using that pencil brush, I'm going to be taking Acid Berry, which is a bright matte green from the same Heartbreaker palette, and I'm just going to apply this to the tear duct and also the inner third of the lower lash line, just to create a nice bright pop of colour. Using that same smudger brush, I'm now going to go in with Mutiny, which is a colour very similar to Mochi, but it's just a little bit shimmery. This was a limited edition colour from MAC, but I'm hoping that they've got something similar. If not, you can just use Mochi for this step. I'm going to apply this in between that Acid Berry and Velocity eyeshadows, just to give a little bit more of an even blend and create a little bit of sparkle on the lower lash line. I'm now going to line my waterline and tightline with Inglot Matte Gel Liner in number 77, which is just a black, and just using a very thin eyeliner brush for this. I'm now going to apply my false lashes, and the ones that I'm using are by Ardell, and they are the Demi Pixie lashes, which look like this. I'm just going to apply them with some Duo Lash Adhesive, and then I'll come back to show you what to do with the rest of your face. So to finish off my look, I've applied my foundation and filled in my brows. I used a blush from Inglot, and this is number 20 from the Inglot Freedom System. It's just a neutral sort of pink with a bit of a mauve undertone, and it's just a matte blush, and I've applied that to the apples of my cheeks and then blended it back. As a highlight, I used MAC's Pink Opal Pigment, which is a white but flashes a pink duochrome, and that's just made me nice and glowy. Then on my lips, I used a combination of Revlon Just Bitten Lip Gloss, Lip Stain and Balm in Passion, which is a hot pink colour. And then just to make it a little bit more glossy, I applied Essence Triple XL Shine Lip Gloss in Bubble Babe, which is just a cute colour. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this tutorial. You can find a link to the corresponding blog post where you can find all the products that I used today on this look, and also other looks that I have done on my website. Other than that, I hope to see you guys in the next tutorial.